Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. Today, we are going to be going over 5 weapons that everyone thinks are really bad, but are actually really good. So today we have another subscriber submitted top 5, and that subscriber is Plebs to Plays, and I saw this comment on my last video, and I thought it was a really good idea because there are truly a bunch of guns in COD Zombies that the community thinks are really bad for some reason. And we're not talking about guns that people forgot are good. We're talking about guns that people actually think are bad, but are actually really good weapons. Now, like always, guys, if you want to have your comment featured in the video, just like Plebsta, all you guys have to do is let me know what your top 5 idea is in the comment section below. And if you see a comment that you think is a really good idea and you want to see that made into a top 5, leave that comment a thumbs up. And like always, guys, our goal for today's video is going to be 3,000 likes. And besides that, let's go ahead and talk about some guns in COD Zombies that everyone thinks are bad, but are low-key really good. So starting our list off, I have a bit of a shocker, so get prepared, guys. Coming in at number 5 on my list, I have the Barrett 50 cal from a Black Ops 2 Zombies, and I know, the 50 cal in BO2 is always ripped on as being one of like the worst weapons ever, and honestly, I don't think that's the case. The Barrett is low-key actually a really good sniper rifle. Now, sure, in BO2, the DSR-50 and even the SVU off the wall kind of steals the spotlight when it comes to snipers, and of course the Barrett isn't as good as those weapons, but if you give the Barrett a chance, you will be pleasantly surprised. This thing is very effective. Sure, it kind of has a low ammo count when papped, but if you use it with Double Tap 2.0, it will carry you to round 30 no problem. And I remember back in the day, I did a 2-box challenge like a long time ago during BO2, and I got the Barrett and the War Machine from the box, and this gun right here carried me to round 30 plus on Nuketown, and ever since then, I've loved the Barrett 50 cal because it's low-key a decent sniper rifle, but everyone rips on it, and I'm honestly guilty myself for ripping on the Barrett, but it's definitely a lot better than everyone thinks. So coming in at the number 4 spot on my list, I have the M8A1 from a Black Ops 2 Zombies, and when I first saw this idea for this top 5, this was the first gun that popped into my head because whenever I streamed BO2, specifically Town, I would always pack-a-punch this gun right here, and everyone in the chat would be like, Adam, what the hell are you doing, man? Why are you pack-a-punching the M8A1? And I'm like, guys, it's low-key a really good gun, and I think this gun's kind of in between being a bad gun and a good gun, and I feel like people don't even give this gun a chance, but from my streams, everyone tells me that I'm crazy for using this gun, but it's actually a really good weapon. When you pack-a-punch it, you have decent ammo, you get a red dot sight, and it's accurate. It's great for headshots. It's gonna kill zombies effectively until round 30. Most of these kind of guns, you know, past round 30, don't do a hell of a lot, but still, even around round 30-ish, it's gonna put in work, and it's a really fun gun to use. I don't know if it's just me, but I think the M8 is an amazing gun in BO2 Zombies. So coming in at number 3 on my list, I have the Rift E9 from BO3 Revelations, and I might be completely wrong with this one. I was really contemplating putting it on this list. I was like, should I have it here or should I not have it here? But ultimately, I decided that it should be on this list because I feel like the community just never really talks about this gun, and I kind of feel like people just don't like the Rift E9, and it's completely understandable because the DLC guns on Rev are a bit of a letdown. You have the Mark II, the Peacekeeper Mark II, sorry, that is just kind of bad. You have the Banshee, which can be good in specific situations. The M1927, which is good, but it's mainly for points. And then you have the Rift E9. And on top of that, you have the Apothecary Servant on the map. You have the Thunder Gun. A lot of good guns on Revelations. And the Rift is low-key a really good gun. I actually went back and watched one of my really old videos where I ranked all the DLC guns, and I ranked this gun at like an 8.5 out of 10, and I think that's true. It's a good gun. You have to have Double Tap 2.0 with this gun. If you don't, it's not good. You have to have Double Tap 2.0. Pack-a-Punched, it has a lot of ammo. The one thing that kind of sucks is it doesn't really do much towards the Margwa, really. The Panzer does, Margwa not so much, but against zombies, it's actually good. I remember using this gun on day 1 on around 50, and it was still killing zombies. So the Rift E9 is one of those guns that really surprised me, and if you actually go into a game and use it yourself, I guarantee you it will surprise you as well. So coming in at number 2 on my list, I have the RPG from Black Ops 2 Zombies. And since the beginning of time, the beginning of zombies, I feel like rocket launchers have been kind of written off instantly. You know, in World at War you had the Panzerstruck, which really wasn't a memorable gun. It was okay. You know, in BO1 you had the China Lake, which was easily one of the worst guns in all of zombies. You know, in BO2, of course, you had the RPG, which really is a really good gun, actually. And then you had the War Machine, which was just pretty terrible. And then in BO3, you have the XM53, which was also a pretty bad gun. So rocket launchers and zombies, not so good. But the RPG is low-key a really good gun. Now, non-Pack-a-Punched, I don't really advise using this gun, but Pack-a-Punched, this thing turns into an absolute monster. The Rocket-Propelled Grievance, which is the Pack-a-Punch name for the RPG in BO2, is an absolute beast. The thing becomes fully automatic, which is the best thing ever, having a fully automatic RPG. Now, the one thing that could probably be better is the ammo count. It only has a total of 48 shots, but the original RPG has 21, so it's more than double the ammo, which is good, and the damage is pretty insane. 1,200 on a direct impact, and about 600 for a explosive, like, blast radius. So, the thing is a decent gun. It's a really good gun. Of course, it's not going to be a primary gun you want to use, and you definitely would love to use this gun on a map like Barrett, because Barrett, you know, has that PhD permaperk, so that is definitely the map to use it on, and unfortunately, it's not an Origins where there's actually PhD, but still, the RPG is definitely one of those guns that the community doesn't like, but it's actually really good. So here we are, guys. We've made it to the #1 spot, and what I want you guys to do right now, before I reveal what weapon it's gonna be, go ahead, pause the video, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think is going to be the one gun that is absolutely amazing, but the community thinks is bad? Let me guys know right now. But coming in at the #1 spot on my list, I have the M72 Law from a Black Ops 1 Zombies. And the reason why I had to put this gun on this list is I've actually watched people make top 5s and top 10s, and they just rip on this gun right here. No, 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 no. This thing is an absolute monster in Black Ops 1 Zombies. It is the one non-wonder weapon in BO1 Zombies that actually does more damage than the ray gun, and especially in Black Ops 1, it having PhD flopper, this gun becomes incredibly good to have on any of the DLC maps that have PhD. So I quickly want to go over a couple of stats, just so you guys know I'm not crazy. So, the M27 Pack-a-Punch is called, sorry, the M72, I always say M27. The M72 Anarchy does 3,000 damage in Black Ops 1 Zombies. The Ray Gun Pack-a-Punch does a maximum of 2,000 damage, so 1,000 more damage than the Pack-a-Punch Ray Gun, and the BO1 Ray Gun is hands down the best Ray Gun in all of COD Zombies, so this thing is amazing, and again, I just know that the community does not like this gun. I'm sure there's a handful of people out there who played BO1, and they knew how good this gun actually was, but the majority of the community now hates this gun right here. They think it's bad, but it's low-key one of the best guns in BO1. So there we have it, guys. 5 guns here in COD Zombies that everyone thinks are bad, but are low-key really good weapons. And when I was putting this list together, I actually made a list of over 15 guns. It's a lot of guns in COD Zombies that are actually good guns, and I know the community doesn't really like those weapons. So, depending on how this top 5 goes, on how you guys like it, I might do a part 2, just maybe, but we'll have to see. But besides that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. Subscribe for more COD Zombies top 5s. And guys, we're getting close to World War II Zombies. We're around 2 weeks away, so we're getting close, guys. So expect some World War II Zombies top 5s soon, and of course, a ton of World War II streams and videos in general very, very soon. So guys, thank you for watching, and peace out.